I'm gonna let you go, but for the ones that want to go to lesson 1 until 14, you can ask me. You can ask me. And if you wanna check your assignment with me, like I give you your final grade, because you are not too much, we can do it with you if somebody wants that. Right now, everybody have final grades until now. It's just that the ones that have 0 in something, it means that I'm waiting. That's it. But everybody supposed to see final grades. That's what I was telling your names here, that the ones that have the highest. Okay, so I'm gonna click on lesson, and if you click on the final exam, we say final exam, but there is no exam there. It's empty. You know. I'm gonna share my screen because I'm not. Oh, I am recording. I forgot that. Okay, so we are recording the final lesson for integrated marketing communication class. So, when we say integrated marketing, that means that we are using different ways to get to your customer. And something I'm pushing you a lot is thinking your customer all the time, because let me give you an example. I have this vendor telling me, I have some product to show you when I can see you. I don't even know which products is. I have an idea that the vendor is in insurance, but she said she has some products to show me. It's her interest. Show me products. I am the customer. So what you have to offer? You know that I sell jewelry in my island. So how in the world I can tell to the client, the price is this, boom, and that's what you're gonna get. The customer asks me for a price all the time. In the middle of this meeting, I get message price. So what I have to offer to them is the thing, because if we don't improve in the trust, we are not selling anything. And some of you say, I am not good in sales, I don't sell, sales is not my thing. Yes, it's your thing. Everybody's selling all day. As soon as you can find product or service that your community needs and you can provide them, you're gonna grow drastically in any kind of business that you have, or that you are working, in case you are working for another corporation. But if you want substantially grow in every activity in this administration area, it's imperative, it's fundamental that you are committed with those skills to give product and service that the people need and focus in their needs. Because that's the mistake that marketers, you and me, we are administrators, business person, anything you want. That's the mistake that we are making, because we are thinking in ourselves. I know I have been saying this over and over, especially these days, but because that's like the main thing I want to transfer to you, right? That's the main thing I want to transfer. Focus in this customer all the time. As soon as you focus in them, providing the service, the product they need, the rest can work. And that's what integrated marketing helps us to develop this scenario. And I don't know if I know that some of you have many projects, business working, running. Your own business, also running other people, administrating other stuff, and you are in many projects, I know, right now, personal, individual, and professional. So that's this kind of tools. Even if we start step by step, this kind of tools, this learning process is a whole practice all the time. That's what gonna get you to reach this community that you want to reach. Nadia, I saw your message. So let me show. If so, everything good. You did what you want. Just tell me. Send me another thing to make sure you did what you want. Okay. So Let me show you something else quickly. What I am talking about today, it's about this article. Uh, Implementation of I'm not sharing my screen. I thought I was sharing. Let me check. Oh, yes, I'm sharing. I'm sharing. So this is the article that I wanted to share with you. You know, the content is over. We don't have to study anything here anymore. But the main goal of this class is that you understand that there are many channels that we reach our customer and take advantage of all these channels. I know it's hard to get into everywhere. It's budget involved and also time involved, of course. So, but focus in some channels that you are will be learning which ones get you more to your customer. To start, I always will recommend you and talk a lot about YouTube. I need to make improvement. I need to make it work in YouTube, honestly. Me on my projects. I say it. But for example, I was telling you some of the tools I have been using many times. Richard, tell me what you want. I'm like, no, it's okay. We start now. We start now. It's not big deal. So, yeah. So here in this article, you will see this company. It's a company that works with Honda motorcycle. They are located in Indonesia. And this article is from 2023. I wanted that you see how the business are doing now. But please, I'm gonna ask you a favor. If there is something that you are doing in your business, in the business that you have, even here outside, if you have projects running, if you are doing some practices in marketing, in personal sales, which is something I will love that you get strong on that. If you are doing some practice, some tips you want to provide, or some things that works for you in the marketing sector, or something related, please share it in the class, put it in the chat. The class will be easy, nice, short, so you can. It's not going to make the class longer. The opposite is going to make it easy. So something to think about. So share your tips, share what you do wrong, share that too. We make things wrong when we are in this marketing thing because you learning from your customer. Corporations too, they invest and they lose sometimes. Or for example, some promotions that we put in the market, we don't get the response that we want. That happens. For in my case, I tell you this many times. In the case of the workshop, what works for me, simple. As soon as I make the simple advertising, no information, no nothing, I have more success than making something that say everything. More success. And in the Yearly, I show you the example. As soon as I put as information, instead of a lot of data or a lot of everything, a little space where it's a detail of the piece, more success than anything else. There are some pieces that have more success than others. So, but how I can learn that? Experience, learning, failing, making mistakes. They are not mistakes, it's learning. So you're gonna get as soon as you practice, and some of you can tell me that because you have examples for that. As soon as you keep practicing and trying and using different channels, investing in flyer and losing your money, investing in online campaign and losing your money, or investing in campaigns and having results, or investing in printed materials, as you find they give you some customer. As soon as you practice all of that, that's how we learn. So that's what you see here in this article about Honda in Indonesia, how they are doing in this year 2023. That's what I wanted to bring to you. They mentioning that they are not good in TikTok. They mentioned that they have to improve in the Honda Indonesia, the strategies that they are performing in TikTok. So imagine that big company like this providing us the strategies that they have. This research was made, is an article that is free available for all of us. This article was made with qualitative research. What is that? In this case, interviews. Interview, like I can ask you things. For example, you have many experience in many things. If I ask you your experience on that, now I got an interview and now we can get material for a research, for example. Okay, that's what they did here, based on interview. Interviews add something that the scientific community is not very fan on that. If you ask me, the experience, but it's a tool. It's a tool, qualitative research. What is that? Information about the qualities that you obtain from a research. From an interview, for example, okay? It's not counting how many say this, how many say that. Like when you complete an evaluation in Reformed, right? That you say, I agree this teacher helped me. I not agree this teacher didn't help me. So all of this is counting. 500 students answer and 10% of them say they are satisfied with this course. This is horrible, 10%, right? But it's quantitative research. I know we are not in the research class, but it's good that we hear this over and over. So again, what you will keep seeing here is the impact of the COVID, how increase the online strategies with the COVID for Honda Indonesia. So something good to see. And if you have experience that you can say about your projects, business that you work with, or projects that you have in what is the impact with the COVID, tell me. In my case, I always tell you, my online effort give me customer in person. So usually the highest amount I invest in the projects I do is for personal sale. So here I have an opportunity area to improve because I need to focus in the online sale, because the personal sales requires presence, requires, personal service, of course. So, and it's more risky, especially when we are talking about gold jewelry, of course, right? So all of that. Omni-channel marketing, what you see on the screen, it's using the different channels, but when they say omni-channel, at the same time, like imagine we have this cell phone here recording in YouTube, and then we have another screen recording in a Facebook Live. Maybe we have another promotion going on in the stories on Instagram saying we are live offering discount. This kind of synchronic effort is the omni-channel. Something that we are doing at the same time in different channels. So in this case, I'm putting an example that can be YouTube, that can be Facebook, etc., etc. It's an example, okay? But you name it, it can be many things. So this is what is describing here, the method they use. You remember that I was mentioned they use interview. Look at this, is using direct observation, more qualitative strategies for research method. Okay, so here the discussion, the result, what happened, what they are doing, to handle these online channels. That's what it is. Promotions, they mentioned that the promotions, educating the customer, providing attractive material for customer. And they also mentioned, and I know that you and me are more on this traditional marketing. We love the printing materials, but they say for them, brochures, flyers, all of that is not having the best results. It's not a secret. You know this for sure. And people used to throw them away. That's what they say here. I am fan of the printed material. I will tell you the truth, especially when I'm working with parents, families. Yes, I feel, or I think that these kind of printed materials give them kind of presentation when you are selling classes, courses, workshop, things like that. You give printed material. I find out still useful. You tell me, what do you think about that? Maybe something that you are not fan of that, of the printed material flyer or brochure or something else. If that works for you now, tell me, or if in the past, tell me also, what do you think about that? Is also mentioning here more efforts they do in WhatsApp, etc. Okay, everybody knows here. I was showing you WhatsApp in one of the classes, how you can transform WhatsApp as a tool for your business, for your integrated marketing communication. I was showing you that if you just start with WhatsApp Business. So if you want to start exploring this, download WhatsApp Business. So once you have your WhatsApp Business, this is the start. You can, if you have project, business, something like that, download it because it's going to be a great tool for you. I promise. I was showing you many things on WhatsApp. I think you were not too much interested. I don't know. But anyway, this is more the same that we are talking over and over. So I'm going to stop on this. The efforts they are doing, and it's going to be over now. It's a little bit long, but this is at the end, what is mentioning, very important, the relationship with customers that are the foundation for the personal sale. Something good that you don't forget. I want to leave you with this in your mind, this mindset to stop the fear of the personal sale. I was one of those persons afraid of the personal sales. And then I realized this is everything. And even if we are in the online market, we need, to get there, It's all about how we can make these skills work in your favor, okay? But that's it. Nothing else to do here, okay? I think the last image I find so interesting for showing you. This is the process between customer and marketers in omnichannel. I'm going to put it bigger just for a few seconds so you can see what is that. You can have access to all of that in the lesson 15. It's there for you. So you see when the customer search in the store, search online, place an order, all of the steps, or let's call it parts in the chain that take the product until the customer. You see, until receive refund, for example, if it's needed, or receive the product, receive the offer, etc. And now look at here, examine new offer using VR. So now they are using virtual reality. You see this glasses here that I was showing you also. I show you the glasses and everything. So the ones that have young people in the house, maybe they know what I'm talking about, right? But this is a strategy that they are using, right? In Honda, Indonesia. But I wanted to share that with you because, trendy things that we can learn, implemented in our projects. Tell me also what works for you or what doesn't work for you. You can share your opinion, your thoughts, your learning process. It's always good to have this. Somebody want to say something? Nothing? I was thinking that Flavia wanted to tell me something because I saw Flavia.
No, Professor. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry.
No,
Sorry.
no, sorry.
No.
Why you have to be sorry? Nothing. We are here, exchange. whatever. So yeah, it's gonna be short. We don't have anything else because as you can see in the week 15, there is nothing there. We did it together. Remember, we did 14 final tests together, and basically everybody's done here. I can say everybody's done. I was talking about the grades before you came. I'm looking in the chat. Just Richard told me he's fine. No problem, Richard. I answered you. If you have something, comments, let me know because we're gonna be done in a few. Let me stop recording because we don't need to record anything right now. What else? What else to have? Comments, complaint situation, something manage recording. How I can stop this? Stop recording. Stop.